Mark, I feel so embarrassed. A woman asked me a question in English. I opened my mouth, but no words came out. I just smiled and looked at my coffee.
Oh no, Anne! That happens to many people. What did she ask you? Was it a hard question?
I think she asked, "Do you come here often?" I understood the words, maybe, but my brain stopped. I felt hot and nervous.
You did not do anything wrong. Next time, you can say, "Let me think." It gives you a little time. It is better than silence.
Let me think. That sounds simple. I wish I said that. I just looked confused, like I did not understand anything.
You probably looked nervous, not rude. Silence feels big, but one short sentence can help. "Let me think" keeps the conversation open. It tells the person you are still there.
I always think I must answer fast. I hear a question and I feel pressure. I want a perfect answer. Then I answer nothing.
A perfect answer is not needed. A small answer is okay. You can pause first. Then you can say one simple thing.
So, if someone asks me, "Do you come here often?" I can say, "Let me think." Then maybe, "Sometimes." Is that enough?
Yes, that is enough. You can say, "Let me think." Sometimes, yes. Very simple, very natural.
That feels easier. I do not need a big story. I can just answer the question. I can breathe first.
Exactly. You are not taking a test. You are having a conversation. Short is okay. Calm is more important than perfect.
Can we write a few short phrases? I want to remember them. When I panic, I forget everything. My notebook can save me.
Good idea. Write, "Let me think." Then write, "Give me a second." Both are friendly. Both give you time.
Give me a second. I like that. It sounds normal. It does not sound too serious.
Right. You can use it with friends, coworkers, or people in a cafe. For example, I ask, "What drink do you want?" You say, "Give me a second."
Give me a second. I'm not sure. Maybe tea? Is that okay?
Very good. That is a nice pattern. Pause phrase, then short answer. Give me a second. I'm not sure. Maybe tea.
I'm not sure. Maybe. I think so. These are easy, but I never use them. I try to make a long sentence.
Long sentences are not always better. I'm not sure is useful. Maybe is useful. I think so is useful when your answer is yes, but not strong.
So if someone asks, "Is this seat free?" I can say, "I think so," or "I'm not sure." That sounds real.
Yes, you can also say, "I don't know yet." For example, "Do you want cake?" You can say, "I don't know yet. Give me a second."
That is helpful in a cafe. Sometimes the menu has too many choices. My English is slow, but my food choice is also slow.
Same for me. Another good sentence is, "That's a good question." It gives time and sounds friendly.
That's a good question. I like it. It makes me sound calm. even when I am not calm. Then I can say, I'm not sure.
Yes, try this. I ask, do you like this cafe better than the old one? You answer with a pause phrase and a short answer.
That's a good question. Let me think. Maybe. I like the coffee here, but the old cafe was quieter.
Nice answer. It was simple, but it gave real information. You did not freeze. You stayed in the conversation.
But what if I do not understand the question? That is the worst part. I understand one word, but not the whole question. Then I panic again.
Then you can ask for help. You do not need to guess. You can say, "Can you say that again?" That is very normal.
Can you say that again? Sorry, one more time. Are both okay?
Yes, both are okay. "Can you say that again?" is clear. "Sorry, one more time?" is shorter and friendly.
I like the short one. Sometimes I only have power for 4 words. Sorry, one more time? I can say that.
That is enough. If the words are still unclear, you can say, "What do you mean?" or "Can you explain?"
I worry that "what do you mean" sounds rude. Maybe my face looks worried too. I do not want to sound angry.
Your voice can make it friendly. Say it softly. "Sorry? What do you mean?" That sounds polite. You can smile a little too.
Sorry, what do you mean? Can you explain? That feels useful. It tells the person I need help.
Yes, you can also say, "Can you say it simply?" That is very good for English learners. It asks for easier words.
Can you say it simply? I don't understand the question. Do you mean this? These are good when I am lost.
Exactly. Let's try one unclear question. I ask, what do you usually go for when you order coffee? Maybe that sounds strange.
I think go for means choose, but I am not sure. So I can say, sorry, what do you mean? Or, do you mean what coffee do I choose?
Perfect! That is a great way to check. You do not stay silent. You ask, "Do you mean this?" Then the other person can help you.
That feels much safer. Before, I thought asking again was bad. Now I see it keeps the talk going. Okay, ask me something easy first. I will not try to be perfect. I will just answer.
Do you come to this cafe often?
Let me think. Sometimes, yes. I come here when I want a quiet place. That was easier.
Good. Now the second one. Do you know if this cafe closes early today?
I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know yet. I can check my phone.
Nice! You did not invent an answer. You gave a short answer that is honest and clear.
I like that. I'm not sure is not a failure. It is still an answer. It is better than looking down and saying nothing.
Now, the third one. What kind of place do you usually go for when you need to clear your head?
Sorry, one more time. Can you say it simply? Do you mean, where do I go when I want to feel calm?
Yes, exactly. And that was very good. You asked again, asked for simple words, and checked the meaning.
I feel better now. I do not need a perfect answer. I can say, let me think. I'm not sure. Or, can you explain? That gives me a way back into the conversation.
Yes, a short phrase can save the moment. You can pause, answer simply, or ask for help. Next time, you will not be silent for long.
Vocabulary. 5 words. Answer. What you say after someone asks you something. Question. Words someone asks because they want information. Think. To use your mind to find an idea or answer. Sure. Feeling that something is true or correct. Explain. To make something clear or easy to understand.